To effectively troubleshoot and mitigate noise issues caused by welding machines affecting phone and computer systems, several steps can be taken. Firstly, you need to verify that the welding machines are indeed the source of the noise. This can be achieved using a spectrum analyzer or a noise meter to detect square wave noise emanating from the welding machines, particularly on the neutral conductor. Secondly, ensure that all relevant equipment, including the welding machines, the phone system, and the computer system, are properly grounded to the same electrical panel. This shared grounding point is crucial for minimizing potential differences that can contribute to noise problems. Once the source and grounding are verified, various mitigation techniques can be employed. One effective method is to install ferrite cores in the power cables of the welding machines. These cores act as absorbers of high-frequency noise, effectively reducing its transmission into the neutral conductor and subsequently into other connected systems. Another approach is to install noise filters on the electrical panel that feeds the welding machines. These filters are designed to block unwanted frequencies from entering the electrical grid, thereby preventing the propagation of noise throughout the system. An isolation transformer can be installed between the welding machines and the building's main electrical panel. This transformer electrically isolates the welding circuits from the rest of the electrical system, significantly reducing the transmission of noise. Alternatively, a neutral isolation device can be connected between the welding machines and the neutral conductor. This device is specifically designed to attenuate noise on the neutral while maintaining direct current continuity, ensuring proper grounding for safety. Line reactors can be installed in the power supply lines of the welding machines. These reactors reduce the magnitude of square wave noise currents, thereby minimizing their impact on the overall electrical system. A power line conditioner can be installed on the building's main electrical panel. This device protects sensitive equipment from voltage fluctuations, noise, and other electrical disturbances, ensuring a stable and clean power supply. Shielded power cables and enclosures should be used for the welding machines, the phone system, and the computer system. Shielding minimizes electromagnetic interference, preventing noise from radiating into the surrounding environment and affecting nearby equipment. Additional considerations include avoiding the use of excessively long power cords for the welding machines, as longer cords can act as antennas, exacerbating noise problems. Keep the welding machines as far away from sensitive equipment as possible to minimize direct electromagnetic coupling. During welding operations, unplug or turn off any non-essential electronic devices in the vicinity to reduce their susceptibility to noise. It is highly recommended to consult with a qualified electrician or an electromagnetic interference specialist for specific recommendations tailored to the installation's unique characteristics and requirements. These professionals can conduct a thorough site assessment and recommend the most effective solutions for mitigating noise problems. When dealing with electrical noise, understanding the nature of the noise and its propagation paths is essential. Electrical noise often manifests as unwanted voltage or current fluctuations that can disrupt the normal operation of electronic equipment. Square wave noise, in particular, is characterized by its sharp transitions between high and low voltage levels, making it especially disruptive to sensitive circuits. The neutral conductor plays a critical role in the distribution of electrical power. In a typical electrical system, the neutral conductor provides a return path for current, completing the circuit between the source and the load. However, the neutral conductor can also become a conduit for electrical noise, as it is often connected to multiple devices and circuits. When noise currents flow through the neutral conductor, they can induce voltage fluctuations that affect other devices connected to the same neutral. Grounding is a fundamental safety measure in electrical systems. It provides a low impedance path for fault currents to flow back to the source, allowing protective devices such as circuit breakers or fuses to quickly interrupt the circuit and prevent electrical shock hazards. However, grounding can also play a role in mitigating electrical noise. A properly grounded system provides a common reference point for all connected devices, minimizing potential differences that can contribute to noise problems. In addition to grounding, several other techniques can be used to mitigate electrical noise. Filtering involves the use of passive or active circuits to attenuate unwanted frequencies. Filters can be designed to block specific frequency ranges, such as those associated with square wave noise. Isolation involves the use of transformers or other devices to electrically separate different parts of the system. Isolation can prevent noise from propagating from one circuit to another. Shielding involves the use of conductive barriers to block electromagnetic radiation. Shielding can be used to protect sensitive equipment from external noise sources. When selecting mitigation techniques, it is important to consider the specific characteristics of the noise and the sensitivity of the affected equipment. A thorough assessment of the system is essential to determine the most effective approach. Ferrite cores are passive components that are commonly used to suppress high-frequency noise in electrical circuits. They are typically made from a magnetic material such as ferrite that is formed into a toroidal or cylindrical shape. When a conductor carrying high-frequency current is passed through a ferrite core, the core absorbs the magnetic energy associated with the current, effectively attenuating the noise. Ferrite cores are particularly effective at suppressing common mode noise, which is a type of noise that is present on both the hot and neutral conductors of a power cable. Noise filters are circuits that are designed to attenuate unwanted frequencies. They can be implemented using passive components such as capacitors and inductors, or active components such as operational amplifiers. Noise filters are often used at the input of electronic equipment to protect it from external noise sources. Isolation transformers are transformers that are designed to electrically isolate the primary and secondary windings. This isolation prevents direct current flow between the two windings, which can be useful for reducing noise and improving safety. Isolation transformers are often used in medical equipment and other sensitive applications. Neutral isolation devices are specifically designed to attenuate noise on the neutral conductor. They typically consist of a combination of passive and active components that are tuned to the frequencies of the noise. Neutral isolation devices can be effective at reducing noise in systems where the neutral conductor is carrying significant noise currents. Line reactors are inductors that are placed in series with the power supply lines of equipment. They are used to reduce the magnitude of surge currents and to improve the power factor of the equipment. Line reactors can also help to reduce noise by filtering out high-frequency components. Power line conditioners are devices that are designed to improve the quality of electrical power. They typically include features such as voltage regulation, surge suppression, and noise filtering. Power line conditioners can be used to protect sensitive equipment from a variety of electrical disturbances. Shielding involves the use of conductive barriers to block electromagnetic radiation. Shielding can be implemented using metal enclosures, shielded cables, and other conductive materials. Shielding is often used to protect sensitive equipment from external noise sources, such as radio transmitters and industrial equipment. In addition to the above techniques, there are a few other considerations that can help to mitigate electrical noise. Avoid using long power cords for the welding machines, as longer cords can act as antennas, exacerbating noise problems. Keep the welding machines as far away from sensitive equipment as possible to minimize direct electromagnetic coupling. During welding operations, unplug or turn off any non-essential electronic devices in the vicinity to reduce their susceptibility to noise. Finally, it is always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician or electromagnetic interference specialist for specific recommendations tailored to the installation's unique characteristics and requirements. These professionals can conduct a thorough site assessment and recommend the most effective solutions for mitigating noise problems. Understanding the regulations and standards related to electromagnetic compatibility is crucial. Different countries and regions have specific regulations and standards that limit the amount of electromagnetic interference that equipment can emit. Ensuring that the welding machines and other equipment comply with these regulations is essential for preventing noise problems and ensuring the safe operation of the equipment. When troubleshooting electrical noise problems, it is often helpful to use a systematic approach. This involves identifying the source of the noise, determining the propagation paths of the noise, and then implementing appropriate mitigation techniques. A spectrum analyzer or noise meter can be used to identify the frequencies and amplitudes of the noise signals. This information can be helpful in determining the source of the noise and in selecting the appropriate mitigation techniques. When implementing mitigation techniques, it is important to test the effectiveness of the techniques to ensure that they are actually reducing the noise levels. This can be done using a spectrum analyzer or noise meter to measure the noise levels before and after the mitigation techniques are implemented. In some cases, it may be necessary to implement multiple mitigation techniques to effectively reduce the noise levels. For example, it may be necessary to use both filtering and shielding to protect sensitive equipment from noise. It is also important to remember that electrical noise problems can be complex and may require the expertise of a qualified electrician or electromagnetic interference specialist to resolve. These professionals have the knowledge and experience to identify the source of the noise, determine the propagation paths of the noise, and implement appropriate mitigation techniques. In summary, mitigating electrical noise problems caused by welding machines requires a systematic approach that includes identifying the source of the noise, determining the propagation paths of the noise, and implementing appropriate mitigation techniques. By following these steps, it is possible to reduce noise levels and protect sensitive equipment from electrical disturbances. These disturbances can impact a wide range of electronic systems. For instance, the phone system could experience dropped calls, static, or other forms of audio distortion. Similarly, the computer system might encounter data corruption, system crashes, or erratic behavior. The key is to address the noise at its source and prevent it from propagating through the electrical system. Proper grounding techniques, as described earlier, are an important first step, but they may not be sufficient in all cases. The mitigation techniques discussed provide a range of options to address different types of noise and system configurations. The choice of which techniques to use will depend on the specific characteristics of the noise, the sensitivity of the affected equipment, and the overall electrical system design. The location of the equipment and the layout of the wiring can also play a role. For example, if the welding machines are located close to the phone and computer systems, the noise may be more likely to couple directly into those systems. In such cases, shielding and isolation techniques may be particularly effective. In addition to the technical aspects of noise mitigation, it is also important to communicate effectively with the customer. Explain the nature of the problem, the steps that will be taken to address it, and the expected results. Be transparent about the costs involved and the potential for unexpected issues. By working closely with the customer, you can build trust and ensure that the solution meets their needs. Remember that electrical noise is a common problem in many industrial environments. By understanding the causes of noise and the available mitigation techniques, you can effectively address these problems and ensure the reliable operation of electronic equipment. The advice of a qualified electrician or electromagnetic interference specialist is invaluable. They can assess the specific situation, recommend the most appropriate solutions, and ensure that the work is done safely and effectively. Therefore, following a thorough and systematic approach is paramount to resolving welding noise issues.